Hey guys, how's it going? I got the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. If you haven't seen one of these type of videos before, I'm kind of a newer YouTuber, so I'm not going to be your first, second, third, fourth, maybe even fifth click. So what I do here is try to talk about things from a slightly different perspective, maybe show some features that maybe you haven't seen in other the larger channels. But with that said, let's just get right into it. So I know I got to start off with the build and the design really quickly. It's actually brand new for the Pixel series. One good thing I like about the Pixel series is you get a brand new design pretty much every year. This year is no different. And this year they are going for the trend of making everything flat. The back flat, screen flat. Last year when I did my Pixel 8 Pro XL video, there was a lot of debate about whether people prefer curved screens or flat screens. And it looks like just about, except for maybe the OnePlus 12 series, it looks like curved screens are losing that battle. I mean, I'm on the camp of flat screens 100%, but we gotta tackle the elephant in the room. They look like brothers because they are essentially a replica of each other in many ways in terms of the design. Yeah, you could argue that the button placement is different, the visor versus the camera bump on the iPhone is different, but come on. Even the metal rails here have like a gentle curve towards the end, very similar to what the iPhone does. I like when manufacturers are a little bit braver with the design. I mean, okay, fine, you can argue that Samsung's been using this same design for a lot of time now, but this is still their design and not much other people are copying it. And man, I just got this phone, the Red Magic 9S Pro. And this is a very bold design, and I really like it, man. I like the pop of color with the red. I mean, I'm not saying that Google has to go with something like this and then see, well, nothing phone, same shape, but at least they do something different with the back. But you know what? We're talking about the Pixel today, so let's just treat this independently. And I'm gonna say I'm happy that they copied Apple. I think this is the right approach. These slope edges at the bottom make it easier to hold. Because it's flat, it fits nicely in your pocket. It's also very comfortable to hold. I mean, I think it's great. Let's look at the software, and it's essentially just Android 14, which is similar to 13. It's the Pixel experience we've been getting on a long time, and very similar to what you get on something like Nothing OS, etc., except the battery's dead on this. They've actually released the hardware a bit earlier this year. Usually, since from the Pixel 1, they've always done a fall announcement, and it would come up by either October or November. This is the first time we're actually getting it in August, but it looks like we're not going to get the new software until October or maybe November too. It's going to be in one of the Pixel drops. So I guess I'm not too disappointed by that because we are getting hardware early. But the main thing to talk about here is the Gemini. And man, it is insane. So here's a few examples of what I asked it to do. The first one I want to show you is I just went into my fridge and I just took out a whole bunch of random raw ingredients, took a picture of it, and then just ask Gemini, what can I make with this?
Looking at the image, it seems like you have the ingredients for a pasta dish with shrimp. You have ziti, perfect for a baked pasta dish. Shrimp can be added to the pasta. Carrots could be chopped and added to the sauce for some sweetness and nutrition. Corn could also be added to the sauce or served on the side. Egg. This could be used to make a creamy pasta sauce or added to the pasta dough if you're making it from scratch. You'll need to add some pantry staples like butter, oil, herbs, and spices to complete the dish. Let me know if you want some specific recipe ideas using these ingredients.
I was blown away. It noticed that I had shrimp and pasta, so it suggested a pasta dish, and the fact that I was able to create a recipe. I tried a few other times with different ingredients off camera, and it was great. And because it's actual AI, nothing is canned, nothing is planned for. Every time you use it, you're going to get different results. And then even when you use Gemini Advanced, so here's some of my interactions with it. So I'm planning a trip to South Florida in the next 2 weeks or so. What are some of the best things to do?
South Florida has tons to offer, so let's narrow it down. What kind of stuff are you looking for? Do you want to spend your days relaxing on the beach, exploring the great outdoors? or checking out the city's vibrant nightlife?
Nightlife.
Okay, that makes sense. South Florida has a pretty wild nightlife scene. There's something for everyone, from big dance clubs to rooftop bars with amazing views. Do you want something more chill? Or are you looking to really let loose?
I want to let loose.
Okay, then I definitely suggest heading to Miami Beach. It's known for its wild nightlife, beautiful people, and
actually,
pumping
I
music.
think Miami might be a little bit too far. I'm flying into the Palm Beach International Airport.
No worries. Palm Beach has a great nightlife scene, though it's a little different from Miami. It's got more of an upscale vibe, with lots of stylish cocktail bars and lounges. If you want to dance the night away, head to Clematis Street in West Palm Beach. There are a bunch of clubs and bars there. Or, if you're looking for something more chill, check out some of the rooftop bars in town. The views are incredible.
What about Delray? Which one's better, Delray or West Palm? Clematis.
Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want more upscale and trendy, then Palm Beach probably has a slight edge. But if you want something a little more laid back and vibrant, Delray Beach might be the better choice. Let me know if you want specific suggestions for Delray Beach. I can help you find the perfect spot.
Yes, I would like specific suggestions for Delray Beach.
Okay, how about starting your night at the farmer's table? They've got amazing food and a lively bar scene. After dinner, head over to the office for some strong drinks and dancing. If you're feeling adventurous, end your night at the Bear. It's a super chill spot with live music. By the way, if you're looking for something off the beaten path, super trendy, there's always the Ben Hotel. They have a rooftop bar called Drift that's perfect for sunset drinks with a view.
Didn't the Bear close down?
Oh yeah, you're right. The Bear closed down a little while back. Well then maybe try out the Boynton Beach backyard instead. It's kind of similar, relaxed atmosphere, live music, and good drinks.
Yeah, the Boynton Beach backyard is cool, but I was hoping to be somewhere closer to Delray still.
Okay, another cool spot in Delray is the Silver Ball Museum. They have tons of pinball machines and classic arcade games, plus a full bar and food. You could start there and see where the night takes you.
That sounds like a good first stop. Where should I go next?
After you get your pinball fix, maybe head over to the Avenue. It's an outdoor shopping and dining area, so it's perfect for people watching and grabbing another drink. They usually have live music on the weekends too.
That's all really true. Because I actually live here and I'm very familiar with like the nightlife scene here, she was pretty spot on. I mean, there were some errors, like, so she recommended some bars that was not in the downtown area. You would have had to jump in an Uber and maybe drive like 15 minutes, probably not the end of the world. And she did suggest a place that is closed, and only I know that because, like I said, I live here. But man, overall, I would definitely use this feature when I'm traveling somewhere. It'll at least give me a good head start. And because this serves all of Google way faster than any human can, this is like a superhuman input, like the way like a mouse and a keyboard is. This is the way. I've never thought. If you guys see my videos, everything has AI in it. Everyone announces AI, and I never ever talk about AI. This is the first time where I actually feel like, okay, yeah, they're onto something. So I just wanted to try it out one more time. I was just asking about some gaming laptops, and that's kind of my bread and butter here on this channel. So I would be able to tell how accurate she is. And yeah, let's take a listen. What's the best gaming laptop out right now?
Well, the best gaming laptop really depends on what you're looking for. Do you want something super portable, or are you okay with a beefier machine that can handle the most demanding games?
Well, actually, I'm thinking about looking up some YouTube videos. Who's the best YouTuber for looking up gaming laptops?
If you're looking for reviews that are easy to understand, Linus Tech Tips has a great
No,
back-to-school laptop
who else
guide
you got?
that covers everything from design to performance. They also have a bunch of other videos comparing
Can
different
you recommend
laptops.
another YouTuber,
Another good
please?
channel is Dave. Sure. Another popular option is Hardware Canucks. They do a lot of hands-on testing and comparisons of different laptops.
Okay, well, those are much bigger YouTubers. I'm looking for someone with less subscribers, but still down to earth.
That makes sense. Smaller channels can have a more personal feel. You might like someone like the Fox. He's got a solid following, but he's still pretty down to earth and does a lot of laptop reviews. You could also check out Jared's Tech. He's another good one who focuses on reviews and comparisons.
Okay, anybody else out there that might be good too?
Absolutely. You could check out Techya City. They do a lot of hands-on testing and have some good comparisons of different laptops. Another one is Mobile Tech Review. They focus on in-depth reviews and comparisons, and they're pretty easy to follow. So would you like me to find some videos focused on budget gaming laptops, or do you want something more high-end?
No, but what about this tech reviewer named Consumer Tech Warehouse? Is he good?
Yep. Consumer Tech Warehouse is pretty solid. I've seen his stuff. He does a lot of reviews and comparisons, and he's pretty easy to follow. What kind of laptop are you looking for? Something budget-friendly? A real powerhouse? Or something in between?
Yeah, but do you think he's the best out of all of them?
Well, it's hard to say who's definitively the best, since everyone has their own style and what they consider important in a review. Consumer Tech Warehouse is definitely thorough and easy to understand, but some people might prefer more personality in their reviews.
Okay,
Do you
that's
want me to
enough.
find
That's
some-
enough. Thank you, Gemini. Goodbye.
Or would you like to hear about the different types of gaming laptops on the market?
Well, I take it back. I don't like Gemini after all. She's not a good assistant. No, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, it was pretty spot on. I don't think I would make like a $4,000 buying decision, because that's what some gaming laptops could cost based off of just that interaction. But I think it's a good starting point, and it saves all of your interactions, so you can go back to it at any point in time. So yeah, I think this is the future. So next I want to talk about the cameras. Unfortunately, every time that I get a new Pixel phone, it just seems to be raining, so I didn't really get a chance to test out the camera, but I did take a few shots and samples, etc. And as a lot of people have been saying, it's very similar to the previous Pixel phones. I have noticed that the overall colors are a little bit more natural, and I think it is a little bit more pleasing. I've seen some other reviewers saying that it looks a bit more processed. Unfortunately, every single smartphone camera looks processed. I think that the Pixel does a good job, and especially for like my skin tone. The biggest improvement though is the front-facing camera, and yes, of course, it's sharper because it's a higher megapixel camera, and it's also wider too. But where that really helps is with the face unlock, and this is not regular face unlock like on any other Android phone. It uses some kind of AI algorithm, and it's actually able to authenticate your phone. You're able to get in without using the fingerprints. It even works with the banking apps. It's the only Android phone out there, at least that's available in North America, that has that. And because it's a wider lens, it can pick up your face much easier. You don't have to like put your phone like right up at it. And it also works better in low light situations too. It still won't work in darker situations, but it's a lot more usable now, and that's something I haven't seen other videos mention. Another thing I want to talk about is call notes. You can just turn it on and it'll start to do a transcript of the call. So me and my friend tested it out, and after the call it gave me a summary of what our call was and some reminders. It didn't exactly get everything right though. I think there's a reason why this is in preview, but it's nice to have an entire transcript of the call too. And we also tested it in a way, trying to break it where we just gave too many different suggestions and too many different reminders. Maybe if we would have kept things simpler, a little bit more of what a real conversation would have been, it would have done a better job. But again, this is still in preview. But this is just a quick video that I wanted to put together just to get things started. I definitely want to do a review of this, start comparing it to some of the other phones that I have, and then we'll go from there. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.